Asking for a raise in hospitality can feel uncomfortable because the industry has tight margins, strong hierarchies, and sometimes you worry that asking for more money will make you look ungrateful. But asking for a raise doesn't have to be uncomfortable. In this video, I'll exactly explain you how to have that conversation with your department head or the boss in a professional manner. Here I will give you a simple three-part framework. In this framework, part number 1 is when to ask that conversation. Part number 2 is how to build your raise with evidence. Part number 3 is what to say if your manager tells you not right now. Part number 1, timing and setup. This part is very, very important. The first mistake is choosing the wrong timing. If you ambush your manager in a wrong time, nothing is going to happen. So therefore remember, when you are going to contact your manager, you have to be careful not to contact him, not to talk about this raise when he is busy with a staff issue, when he is busy with a customer complaint, or having sort of a very pressurized situation. So therefore, you have to wait for a time where you can have this conversation. If you can't find a time, you better talk to the manager in a professional manner. Can I find a time with you? I need to talk about my career and my salary. So that would be the ideal thing. So therefore, don't ambush the manager. Find a proper time and talk to the manager and arrange it in advance. And notice that you are not saying, I want a raise straight away. You are opening a professional conversation about your role and compensation. That makes the discussion broader and less confrontational. Part number 2, build your case with evidence, not emotion. The second part is where many people go wrong. They explain why they need more money, but your personal financial situation is usually not the strongest argument for a manager. Instead, show what has changed in the value you are bringing to the business. Before the conversation, you can write down specific things which you have done for the last few months, which can be in terms of guest compliments, problems you have solved, extra responsibilities you have taken on, shift you have covered, new skills you have developed, or situation where you have helped the team perform better. Then you can say something like, over the past few months, I have done this much contribution to the organization. The key is simple. Don't just tell your manager that you deserve more money. Show them why your contribution has increased. And you have to demand for a value for that. Part 3. What if the answer is not right now? Now let's be realistic. Sometimes you can make a strong case, but still you hear, not right now. That doesn't necessarily mean the conversation was a failure. This is where your next question matters. Ask, what would you need to see from me to revisit this in 3 or 6 months' time? The question changes the conversation. Instead of leaving with a vague no, you're asking for clear expectation. You can then work towards those expectations and return to the conversation with evidence. A not right now can become a plan. And having a clear plan is in progress is important for your next visit. Let me bring you an example from my career when I was working in the industry. But remember one thing, if you are going to ask or demand this raise without doing any contribution for the organization, nothing is going to happen. The best thing is, from the day one that you start your job, you must be able to reskill yourself. And number 2, you must be able to help others and take leadership activities within the organization. And also remember your contribution. How you are going to contribute to the organization. Are you going to develop new methods, new knowledge, new procedures, or areas where you see with shortcomings and you come up with plan to develop that? And how you have developed your skills over the period. Maybe in terms of your upselling skills, maybe in terms of handling customers. These points are very important. So therefore, once you enter your industry, starting from day one up to the point that you are going to have that conversation with your boss, what you do daily basis is very important. And that will have a compounding effect when you are going to have this conversation with your boss. So therefore, if you contribute for that particular development, remember the answer for this conversation will be always yes. So that's why in my previous videos also I explained you have to be the most wanted person in the organization. The recap of what we have learned today. So remember the 3 steps. Choose the right time, build your case with evidence, and if the answer is no, ask what you need to achieve to revisit the conversation. And remember one thing, confidence is not about demanding more. It is about working or demanding in with evidence and timing and make a plan for whatever the answer is. From every lesson, you need to learn something, and what you have learned, you have to apply into your career. And remember that. If you learn something out of this video, comment under the video, and I'll make another video for you to elevate your career to the next level. And if you learn something, please subscribe to the channel and stay with us, and have a wonderful day.